So, Rosaria's been out for a couple days now, and a lot of people have been making support builds for Rosaria, but I want to do something different. I want to make physical damage dealer Rosaria because she sounds funny. And in this video, we're going to show off, well, not a fully built Rosaria, because she's level 60 and she's got a couple talents. Like, I want to level up even further, but for the sake of showing what you build on Rosaria, we're going to show off somewhat of a physical DPS build for Rosaria and what you want to do to make her decent. And it's going to be a free-to-play build because, I've got free-to-play weapons and artifacts equipped. So, if you do enjoy this guide and you want to support me, feel free to sub, because only 4.8% of people watching videos are subscribed. And if you're new or you're returning to the channel, we do daily Genshin guides, discussions, and more. So stay tuned. And also, YouTube kicked me out of the algorithm, so a like and subscribe will really help me out and help me be able to continue doing what I love, which is this kind of content. So, let's discuss it. So, Rosaria, DPS build, physical. So, my Rosaria is level 60, she's not been ascended, and she has 1002 attack with 34% crit rate and 102% crit damage. And doesn't sound like a lot, but for level 60, that's pretty big. She also has a level 60 Crescent Pike with a 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry with a 2-piece Gladiator's Finale. Now, the thing with this is that generally speaking, you can run 2-piece Bloodstained, 2-piece Glad, or you can run 4-piece Gladiator because, for example, the 4-piece bonus for Gladiator is that it increases your normal attack damage by 35% if using a polearm. So you can also get away with a 4-piece Gladiator, but I put a 2-piece Bloodstained on just so I can get the extra physical damage on it. So other things I thought to mention involve the artifacts, because I know in a lot of my guides there's a lot of new players to the game, which, hey, what's up, new guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the game, but if you're new to Genshin or you're quite a low level and you don't have access to Bloodstained Chivalry or Gladiator's Finale, there are other good options out there. So I don't know if I can show them here, no, because I've already used up all my artifacts like the idiot I am. So we're gonna have to go back and we're gonna have to go into the archive to show you guys this. But other artifact sets you can use for a Rosaria if you're new to the game or you're just starting out is Resolution of Sojourner. That is a good thing. You can use, I'd say use a 2-piece at least. If you want some charged crit rate, I guess use a 4-piece, but ideally a Resolution of Sojourner set, I think you find that in the wild. You can also use Braveheart as well. Braveheart's good. Martial Artist is also good as well. 2-piece is really, really nice. Gambler's more so for a support kind of build, but if you're starting out in Genshin or you're just new to the game in general, you can use either maybe 2-piece Resolution of Sojourner or a 2-piece Braveheart, or you can run 2-piece of both and get an 36% attack increase if you really want to. But ideally, some of the best things you can do here is a 2-piece Braveheart or 2-piece Resolution, 2-piece Martial Artist for a bit of attack damage, or if you don't want attack damage or you want crit rate, you can always run a 4-piece Berserker or a 2-piece Berserker as well on top of that. So, yeah, that's just for new people who are starting out to the game, because I know quite a lot of people are. Now we're going to go straight on to the rest of this guide. Yeah, constellation-wise, you don't really need Constellation, for example, minus C0, but constellations do help, especially a C1. Her C1 does help out quite a lot here, as well as her C4 is also good as well for energy, because C6 decreases their physical resistance by 20%. Now, for example, because of Rosaria being a physical damage dealer, you can also pair her with other characters. For example, if you have a Xinyan C4, and that decreases their physical resistance as well, even further, then that could be also good, as well as having a Zhongli shield. That can also help you increase your physical damage. And the reason why I use Crescent Pike on Rosaria is because, preferably, I prefer it over the Dragonspine Spear, because whilst the Dragonspine Spear has greater physical damage bonus, I think having a higher base attack on the Crescent Pike actually helps out Rosaria a lot more. And as well, you're going to be getting a lot of orbs and particles anyways from your ability, so the extra 25% damage at Refinement Rank 2 is also quite nice to have. Now, talent-wise, I've leveled up her normal attack, and that's all I've leveled up so far. I can't level it up any higher, and also I can't get her second talent right now because I need essential materials, but ideally speaking, if you want Rosaria's main damage dealer, level up your normal attack first, and then level up the other 2 to 6. But focus your normal attack over everything else. Now, I would show her off here, but she's not really that strong, so she's not be dealing some big numbers, so So sorry if these numbers aren't as high as you want them to be, because my Rosaria isn't actually that strong. Like, we're doing maybe like a cut of like 800 damage sometimes. But bear in mind, right, this is not even a really built Rosaria, so she does have a lot of potential. So we can also talk about other weapons as well, because obviously this is just free to play stuff right now for her. But we can discuss other weapons that you can use for this character, because there is quite a lot of other fun options that you can have, especially in the 5-star department. Like, a lot of 5-star weapons do work quite well for her. So we can talk about it. So obviously we're going to go to the archive, because the archive does have quite a lot of options here, and for a DPS Rosaria we can look at some of the other options that are available. So we have Dragon's Bane, don't do it. Blackcliff Pole, it has crit damage, so I mean you can get away with that, but Crescent Pike I think would be better, but you can use Blackcliff Pole if you want a bit more crit instead of physical damage for your abilities, so that'll be a good all-around one. As well as Deathmatch. Deathmatch is also a good all-round spear for you to use. Same with Favonius Lance. If you're running support, Royal Spear is actually decent on her for once. This is the only time Royal Spear can be okay, because I've never seen it be good on anybody else. Dragonspine Spear, if you don't want to use Crescent Pike, you can always use Dragonspine. It's down to preference, I believe. Lithic Spear is good, but remember, to get your maximum potential, you're going to need to have 3 leeway characters on your team, which you might not have all the time. So 4-star weapon options are Crescent Pike, which is the big free-to-play option, but if you want to be an all-rounder, Blackcliff Pole, and Deathmatch if you want to, do cryo damage as well. Now, 5-star weapon choices is kind of easy. Your best one, well, your best 2 at least, Primordial Jade-Wing Spear and Staff of Homer. Now, they're both just great. And Primordial Jade-Wing Spear gives you crit rate, which is good, because if you switch out ever, it also gives your party members the crit rate as well. And Staff of Homer is great for your crit damage, and it scales off of your HP. So if your HP ever gets low, you'll be doing more damage. And Primordial Jade-Wing Spear, if you're doing many attacks, which if you're playing Rosaria as a main DPS, you're doing a lot of attack strings anyways, your attack's going to be pretty decent. Now, let me know down below, are you guys going to build Rosaria as a main damage dealer or a support character? I'm also going to make a video in a few days' time as well on a support Rosaria build, because she's also a really good support for other characters. But let me know down below, because obviously I know a lot of people have been building her as a support for a physical Kaching or a physical Razor, and since I don't really own those characters, I kind of just wanted to make a physical build for her just to see what she can do. I mean, we can also use Bennett, because CC Bennett gives you quite a few extra bigger numbers. Like, of course we're just beating up Healy Shells, but we got to remember that I've only got about a I've only got a level 60 weapon and a level 60 character, so we don't have the highest numbers over here. But I really want to make a full showcase when I get her to level 90. But obviously, since I don't spend very much money at all in this game, I only buy the Welcome Moon, I don't have access to all of these fancy resources just to level her up straight away. So yeah, we've got to make do with what we got right now. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure to sub, because I want to try and get back in the algorithm, because I want to try and do this stuff full time. So I won't be able to do it without your guys' help, and we'll do a full showcase when we get her to a higher level, because I still need to level up on my other characters. But thank you all for watching. Take care, everyone. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you all later. So peace out, everyone.